Double cross legs. And just come into the body on the mat and leave everything else, everywhere else, and breathe. Conscious breathing. I'm going to let somebody else in. Conscious breathing. Inhale for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4. Good morning, Doreen. And hold for 4. Let's just do one more round of our 4-second breath, box breathing. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale for 4. Feel the navel depressing down. And hold. And celebrate that you made it onto the mat this morning. Everything else on top is just a little cherry. Take that right hand over to the side and stretch. Palm faces down. Sits bones stay grounded. Try to spread out those rib cages on that left side. And take that 4-second inhale. Hold. Exhale. And top arm lifts you up and over to the other side. Little softness in the elbow, but your arm is stretching over to that left side. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And top arm lifts you up. Take your left hand to your knee and give me a gentle twist. And just move your head around like you're looking around the room in both directions. If you find a sweet spot that your head tells you it'd like to stay, just let it stay. And just stretch that beautiful spine. Find that beautiful inhale for 4, all the way down through your spine to your tailbone. Hold. Exhale for 4. And gently unwind it. And let's come to the other side. And again, just a gentle assist to that side. Move your head around. Land it somewhere comfortable and find your breath. Inhale. Hold. And exhale. And unwind. Beautiful. Let's move over onto our knees. We're going to lay down and do a lovely Sphinx pose. You can move your block out of the way. Lay down, take your elbows under the shoulders, and bring your palms together at prayer. Really push down through the forearms. Feel like you're shining your heart towards the palms. Keep an active squeeze in the glutes. Push the feet down and maybe lift the kneecaps only. So hips are grounded. Top of the feet are grounded and the knees are just clearing the mat a tiny bit. Keep pulling those shoulders down your back, pulling your heart towards your hands. And then maybe drop your chin to your chest. See how that feels in your neck. You can come back to neutral if you'd prefer. Got about 30 seconds here. Get a nice passive back stretch. Or invite your head wherever it would like to go. Maybe you want to look over your left shoulder, back towards those strong feet, and then over to the other side. And back to the center. And let's make our way to child's pose. Just take those hands under the shoulders and push your hips all the way to your heels. Maybe move your body right and left on the mat. And then roll your back up to tabletop. And take those hips to the right. Look over the left side, over your left shoulder. You should feel a nice hip stretch on that right side. And then take it to the other side. Really push that hip off the mat side. Look over. Let's be down dog. Curl the toes under, soft knees. Walk back to the feet from here, and I want you to bend your knees really deeply. And hug those elbows, opposite elbows. Fold it in. So you've got zero effort in your torso. You're like a waterfall, just waterfalling forward with the crown of the head. You should even be able to feel your chest sitting on your thighs. And incrementally, you've got about 45 seconds to start to straighten your legs a tiny bit more. Take your time, use your breath, and go. Little quarter inches. Maybe even smaller than a quarter of an inch, just a tiny, tiny little stretch in the back of those legs. So go to the straightest part that you can give me and then find that round of 4-second breath, please. So wherever you are is great. Let's just inhale. Hold. Exhale. And come down to your knees. Oh, that was a nice little hamstring stretch. Let's come over onto our seat. You're going to give me a nice, easy cross-legged position. So right heel crosses left heel. Knees are out to the side. And just fold it forward. And again, just breathe. Feel whatever's gripping, whatever's tight, and breathe into it. One more round of breath. And roll it up slowly. And just take your hands behind you, palms facing back, and open up your chest. Offer that heart up to the sky. And receive whatever you need today. And walk those hands in one at a time. And change the crossing of your ankles. And again, your knees are out here. They're not too closed in. Fold over. Find that inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale. And hold as you rise. Beautiful. Hands behind you, maybe a little further this time. And open up that chest. Head is comfortable. I wouldn't suggest you drop it all the way back unless you feel safe to do so. And then gently walk it back in, one hand at a time. Ooh, lovely. Take a hold of those legs and draw the navel back to your C-shaped back. Exhale and then inhale forward. Cat-cows, back and forth. Exhale round. Use your legs to anchor yourself back. Inhale forward. Take your time. Really feel that spine lengthening in each position. One more with the legs crossed in this direction. And then let's just change the cross and do that one more time. In your own time, back and forth with your breath. Moving like a wave. Two more. And last time, come back to neutral. Beautiful. Let's send those legs out nice and wide. If you'd like your block, you can set it in the center. Try to get your feet and knees to face the ceiling and just walk it forward. Nice inner thigh stretch. Your block can be any height you'd like it to be to rest your arms on. And again, zero effort in the torso. Just have nice, strong back and fronts of the legs here. And find that breath. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale. And walk yourself up slowly. And bring the left foot into the right inner thigh. And fold forward here before we go over to the side leg. See if you can really breathe into the back body here, the back of the lungs, all the way to the last corners and edges of those lungs. And gently rise your body. Turn your body to the straight leg side. And fold over there. Should be getting a nice stretch down the right side of your back here. If you'd like a tiny extra twist, you can bring the right hand on the outside of the straight leg and just turn a little bit more past the straight leg. Pulling those shoulders out of your ears. Get that nice gentle twist here. And gently unwind your body, your top of your body. We're doing a side bend. Bring your hand in the inside of that leg and stretch over. So your head can be wherever you'd like it to be. You don't have to look up, but do try to pull this top shoulder back. Arm is organically going up and over your head, palm faces down. And top arm lifts you up. Oh, you should feel lovely on that right side, left side of your body. Let's switch sides. Comfortable seated here with the knee down if you can. If the knee is way up, you can also put the block if the knee would rather have some support there, and then lean forward. That would be 2 blocks would be handy, one here and one there. And again, keep checking on the straight leg. The foot is still facing the ceiling and the knee is still facing the ceiling. And find your breath. Try not to clench or grip anything here. Just try to breathe into those areas that you feel like you might be. And gently rise. Turn your body to the straight leg side and fold over. One side might be a little tighter than the other. Not a judgment, just an acknowledgement. If you would like that little extra twist, the left hand goes on the outside of the right ankle and you gently turn a little deeper. Try to shine the heart forward, pull the shoulders back. And gently make your way back up for your side bend. Hand slides on the inside and we reach up and over. Try to keep this knee down to stretch into that side body on the left. And again, head wherever you'd like. You do not need to look up and under the armpit. Try to open the stack the shoulders so you're not closed down here. And top arm lifts you up. Oh, such a nice side body stretch. Let's bring the soles of the feet together in our little butterfly. And just butterfly those knees up and down. Nice groin stretch, inner thigh stretch. And we're going to do our 90-90 stretch this morning, which it just means your legs are going to be bent in half like an L shape. So bring that right leg forward so the knee and the hip are in same alignment and your shin is parallel to the front of the mat. And then just match the shape on the back leg. There shouldn't be any space between the rib and the hip here. So nice and flat here. Knee is out to the side. And the ankle is straight behind my knee. So 2 L shapes. Let's bring our hands right behind the foot here first, and then just lean into that leg. You should feel the seat of that right leg light up. So we're going to incrementally go lower. Your job is just to keep pressing that knee down without physically pressing it down, and folding lower. And again, if you need that block, good place to put the block right in front of that knee, and rest. And now, again, without doing anything physically, see if you can draw your right hip back. You'll feel it. You'll feel it where you need to. Just keep pulling the right hip back so your hips are level, facing that front leg. And breathe. And keep giving me that knee squeezing down into a lemon on the front. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale. And peel your body up. And you're going to bring your hand over to that right side. And if you can, come down onto the elbow and stretch. Oh, a lot of side stretches. We've been crushing the obliques lately. This should feel lovely. And again, head wherever you'd like it to be. Still try to keep the shoulders stacked though, so you don't fold your body forward. Even circle that arm around if you'd rather do some circles in both directions. And then top arm lifts you back up again. Ooh, awesome job. Let's switch sides. So again, knee comes straight out in front of your hip. Leg is parallel with the front of the mat. Match the back leg, knee is out to the side, no crease in this hip flexor here, and the foot is directly behind. And again, start easy, hand behind the foot and lean forward. Ooh. For me right now. Your feet nice and flexed, so you're making that really nice, strong, definitive L shape. And then if you'd like to come a little bit lower, put the block in front of your knee. Oh, yes, there's my tight side. Do you feel a tight side? While you're down here, try to pull that left hip back a little bit, push that left knee down. Light up that back side and breathe. Keep drawing that left hip back, pushing that left knee like it's squeezing down into the floor. And then we're going to gently rise and go over to our nice side bend. So walk it up. Bring that left arm to the side, drop the elbow down, stack the shoulders and stretch. Head wherever you'd like it to be, and if you'd like to add the arm circle, go in both directions. And one more round of conscious breath. Inhale. hold. Exhale. And top arm lifts you up. Oh, beautiful. Unwind those legs, send them out nice and straight. And give me a right knee into the chest. Couple of options here. You can keep the foot in front of the right sits bone, or you could cross it over. And let's wrap that left arm around your right leg and give me a nice twist. Seats pushing down into the floor with those glutes. And again, head wherever you'd like it to be. You can look around, you can have it neutral or over the shoulder. Your job is just to keep pushing those glutes down like roots into the mat. And gently unwind. And let's do the other side. Bring it in, cross it over. Nice sits bones grounded. Wrap around that leg and turn. If you can, push the whole sole of your foot down onto the floor. Beautiful. Gently unwind. And we're going to roll over onto our side on the mat for our final stretch. Top leg is going to bend in half for your quad stretch. Make sure the bottom leg is a little bit bent so you can balance. Try to draw that knee down towards the end of your mat. Heel to booty, hip forward. Squeeze the glute of that leg you have in your hand. One more round of breath here. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale, gently release your foot. And let's go to the other side. Inhale for 4. Hold. Exhale. And hold. And roll over to your final resting position. So that can be child's pose or corpse pose, or if you'd like to come to the wall and do legs up the wall, that's a really nice position as well. I will leave you with a few minutes of this music, and I really appreciate you guys loving yourselves enough to show up for you. Namaste, beautifuls.